How y'all guys doing? My name is Tay Johnson. I'm Executive Manager with Fortune High Tech Marketing. I'm about to tell my lightning story to let you know why I'm with this company, the vision of this company, and where we're going, and why you need to be a part of it. Okay guys, I haven't had the best life. I'm not some hot shot that made it to the top of some company overnight. Has a good success, but I also had some ups and downs. Things went really well for me, and then I hit rock bottom for a minute. That's business, guys. Network marketing, entrepreneur, whatever it takes. But I want to let you know my story. That way you know that, the strong survive. And if you stick with anything and you have your due diligence, that you can make it. So that's where I'm really coming from, to let you know I'm just like you. I'm not just some guy that had the best life ever and all of a sudden I'm just this great success. I went through a lot of tests and trials and tribulations to get where I'm at. Okay, as a little child, guys, for a very young age, I never had a father. Lost my mother very early at the age of 10. I moved in with my aunt at the age of 13, and she also died on me. So, it's pretty sad. I moved in with my great aunt after that, and, as I was going through life, I was put in an all-Caucasian society, the only black face in the room, basically, pretty challenging right there. I had to learn to really dig in deep inside myself and learn to live from my heart, where people could see me for who I am instead of the color of my skin. That's where I started to realize, people are people for who they are. If you really put your heart out there, people will feel it and they will understand who you are. You don't have to try to be this person that you're not to try to fit in the society that doesn't really care about you anyway, just because of who you think you are or whatever. So as a kid, going through those tests, played sports, wasn't really the best athlete ever, but I mean, I was okay, nothing too serious. That was, kind of laugh about it because I was pretty uncoordinated, when I was in middle school and high school. I didn't really have the fundamentals and the principles to be a great athlete, but I tried my best. I always gave it my all. So like I said, this is keeping it real. This is who I am. I have nothing to hide from you. No games, no gimmicks. This is why, I try and I strive to be the best. I don't try to do anything. I am the best. I strive to be the best. That's not ever going to be any other way. Okay, get to high school, still going through challenges, figuring out who I am, trying to figure out what this whole life game is all about. Still dealing with the ups and downs of life. Finally get a job, and this is when my eyes were finally open to corporate America. Get a job at Walmart. Start having, a little success at the age of 16 while I'm in high school, thinking I'm doing great. Not making a lot of money, but, while I'm in high school, things are good. And, I graduated from high school, and I'm ready to go live my life. But I realized I wasn't smart enough to go out there and go get a scholarship. So I needed another way to pay for college. So I went to the military. That way I wouldn't be in debt when I got out of college. 2 weeks later, 9/11 happens. I don't have to paint a picture for you what happened there. My life was torn apart. Got sent to war. All my dreams went out the window pretty much. I didn't know what I was going to do. I really didn't want to fight this war. I didn't really believe in it. That's not the reason I signed up for the military. So I'm going through my test right there. Wanted to go AWOL, wanted to go leave, did not want to deal with it. But I fought 4 hard years to stay in something I really hated. That was the hardest part for me ever in my life. And get pretty emotional about that because, whew, what a challenge that was, to go to Iraq and fight for something I really didn't believe in, not having enough food, losing a lot of weight, trying to just figure out who I am and digging really deep inside myself to make it through every day. Those were the real tests in life. So, I get out the military, I'm ready to go live my dream, go to University of Texas. 2.5 years in, I realized I was a kinesiology major and a minor in business, that it would be pretty challenging to get the best job I wanted, coming out making $100K a year. I realized that would not be very realistic, especially when I went to go talk to my guidance counselor. And with the down economy happening, it was looking very scarce that I was going to get the job that I wanted coming out. So, I was like, wow, being a personal trainer might benefit me more. But the problem with being a personal trainer is you have to go build your market, you have to be an entrepreneur, and things have to happen. So you have to grow up, you have to learn what it takes to be successful in anything. So I got pretty discouraged coming out as a personal trainer. I had a couple clients here and there. But at the age of 23, coming out the military, I felt like I was doing pretty good for myself. So I became a party promoter downtown in Austin, thinking I'm doing things pretty well, making a little money on the side. Things are going well while I was in college. Got discouraged when I realized all my friends and family, especially my friends, could not find jobs with their degrees. That was really hurt me. I was like, wow, so I'm doing these things, expecting a different result, and I'm not going to get what I really want. I got to find another way. That's when I found Fortune High Tech Marketing, the company you're about to see. I found this on Craigslist, looking for a part-time job. It said team player, skilled, does whatever it takes to be a winner. That was me, I didn't really need to see much more. But when I walked in, I saw the presentation, everything made so much sense to me. We help people save money on their bills, eliminate the middleman, and show people how to put the percentage back in their pocket. That made so much sense to me, I couldn't even tell you. So I wanted to give it a shot. I took a semester off college. I started changing my life right off the bat. My friends I used to hang around that didn't really do much, didn't really go out there and try to go get a better life. I had to cut those people off, quit the partying, grow up, quit being immature, take responsibility for my actions, and do what successful people do, and just change, guys. It took a minute. It's a process. It doesn't happen overnight, but it's definitely doable. So those are the things I needed to know right out the gate. So I was blessed to have a mentor come into my life, thank God. Tom Wagner, he's a national manager with the company. He's the one that's been mentoring me for the last 4 years on how to be successful. And that's the reason I can probably say I'm an executive manager who's been through up and downs with this company, and I can tell you my story with pride because I've been through it all. So now success is coming to me. Thank God, I was like, oof, been through enough. So, man, I'm very emotional to tell you guys, things are going in the right direction. Things are going a lot better. I want to tell you my story because I want you to understand that I did not come from the best background, guys. I've had a lot of, I guess you say, shortcomings, but I always love to look at the glass halfway empty when the glass is actually halfway full. I had to learn from my mistakes, learn from the challenges, learn why God did everything to me to make me a stronger leader and be able to help people at a huge rate. And you got to go through your ups and downs to be the best. Everything doesn't just come to you and handed to you and you expect to be the best. You've got to know where you're coming from, where you've been, and where you're going, and wear your heart on your sleeve because it's not a bad thing. You just got to learn not to give it to the wrong people. This is my story. My name is Tay Johnson, and remember, what you're about to see is going to change your life. So when you watch this presentation, it's really going to enlighten you as well. God bless.